Well, some of you will know that we have been building something with Lego over the last few weeks. And here it is, in fact. I don't know how well you can see it. Lego is fun to play with, but it's also a really good way to talk about connection. By itself, one Lego brick isn't very interesting. But when you put it together with others, you can make all kinds of fascinating things. So over the past couple of weeks or so, we've been inviting people to add a piece every time they came into the building. So my idea is that we were going to build something that I might call the church when we were done. And honestly, I must tell you, I kind of thought we would build a building. We even had, when we started, we had sort of a little bit of a foundation to say, okay, maybe people will build a building of some kind. I thought maybe we'd get a tower or some sort of building. Only it turns out we'd made a better parable than I could have crafted on my own. Because, and I don't usually like surprises, many of you know this, but this one was pretty delightful. Because what you created could not look less like a building. It's not a building at all. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I have no idea what it is. But it's not closed. It doesn't have walls anywhere. We'll get Pam to show you a picture on the screen of what it looks like, because I know it's hard to see up close. Only what you see on the picture is an overhead shot, which also misses a bunch of the details. So let me just tell you what I see here right now. Over in one corner, we have something growing up, but there's leaves attached. There's a tree right in the middle. There is, I don't even know what this could possibly be, some sort of fancy slidey thing, and there's an actual slide. There's a lot of fun things here, and there's a lot of growing things. I think people found as many flowers and trees and plants, and this is an umbrella kind of patio looking thing. Someone with an umbrella. What are those? Wheelbarrow, that's what it is. Let's see. And one of the first things that ever got put here was a ladder sideways. Can't even find it anymore. But it was like a fancy little thing. And now it's become something else. I can't even find it. There's windows and there's no walls. So I think that is kind of very interesting and cool. And I'm particularly interested in the fact that people wanted to add more than just a simple, ordinary block to our creation. They looked for interesting pieces, right? Things that you don't even know what they are. Like, is this an engine? I don't know. But they looked for things that looked interesting and different. They wanted to put their own particular mark on our build. And I often heard people say, as they looked through the options, oh, what could they find that was interesting or unusual? And in particular, what people were really looking for was people. What they wanted to add were the minifigures, not knowing that I'd taken great pains to take the minifigures away, because all the minifigures are here. I have so many of them right here. So I'm sure I think what would have happened if we'd had just the minifigures is that we would have had all of that and not much else. Someone actually found one, and I didn't know how they did that because I thought I had them all. And honestly, it didn't occur to me that people would want to add people. I just took them away because I thought they might be in the way and wouldn't allow people to find other things. But you went looking for people. You went looking for ordinary, interesting things. And it occurs to me that this is the best parable I could have ever imagined for what it means to be part of the church. Because when we build the church, it's not about this building, as much as we often think it is. Because, well, this building is something we hold on to and treasure quite a bit. But the church isn't this building. It's the people who are the church. This isn't God's house. We are God's house. And the church is the most interesting and vibrant and full of life when people add their interesting, different parts to it. When they add themselves. It's like the Bible says. The church is like a body, and each of us has a different and vital part.